Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to another Picks and Mix where we do something different every week. And this week we're going to take a trip down a memory lane and we're going to look at the top 10 singles in the UK on the 20th of February, 20th of April 1973. So it's exactly 50 years ago. So if you are celebrating your birthday today, happy big 5021 and all, and you was born on a Saturday, wasn't the leap year, and our Prime Minister at the time was Mr. Edward Heath. It's also, if you were born today, you were born in the Generation X, Chinese zodiac was the Ox, and your star sign, of course, is Taurus the Bull. When I was looking at any sort of significant things happen today, it was a very quiet day. But today, athlete from Belgium, Jonathan Nsenga, was born. And the actress Ursula Jeans, she was a British actress. She was in Cavalcade and Over the Moon. Died of cancer, age 66 on this day. So let's have a look at the music and the top 10 on this day. So number 10 was a new mover for Roxy Music and Pajama Rama. It peaked at number 10 as a single, and it was out to promote their album debut, For Your Pleasure, and it was excluded from the album. Don't ask me why. To me, this is one of the classic songs from Roxy Music. I really like this. I love the intro to this. Great vocal from Brian Ferry, and it was the cleverness of Brian Eno on this song as well. Absolutely terrific song. Number 9 then was down one place, and it was for Shirley Bassey and Never Never Never. On its way down, this peaked at number 8. So it was on its downward spiral. Nice song from Shirley, but we all know her more for her Bond titles. Okay, number 8, up 8 places for David Bowie, Drive-In Saturday. Was released a week before the album, which is Aladdin Sane. Unlike its predecessor, the Genie became a top 3 hit for David. Classic song from one of my favourite Bowie albums, and you'll find out exactly how much I love this album in a few weeks' time. Okay, number 7, we had a nun mover from Cliff Richard, Power to All Our Friends. It was chosen as the entry for the Eurovision Song Contest of 1973, and it was done on a postal vote. God, I remember that. In them days we used to have you're going to do it, and you had 6 songs, and they were actually performed on Cilla Black's Saturday evening show Cilla. So there you go. So when it came to the Eurovision Song Contest, he came 3rd. He came 2nd with Congratulations, and this song peaked at number 4. It's alright. That's what I'll say about that. It's not one of my favourite songs by Cliff. Okay, number 6, down 2 places. The 12th of Never by Donny Osmond, a former number 1, but only reached number 8 in the USA. And to be quite honest, this has never been one of my favourite Donny Osmond songs. I know there's a lot of people that like it. I remember it growing up and I just didn't like it. Never have. Okay, number 5, down 2 places for another sort of pop idol of the time, David Cassidy, and this is I Am a Clown and Some Kind of Lover. Peaked at number 3, so this was on its way down. I Am a Clown is from his debut album Cherish, and I really like this song. It's great. He was a great singer, great entertainer, some nice piano work, and A Kind of Summer, of course, is from the 2nd album, Rocky Baby. Of course, he's also remembered for playing Keith Partridge in The Partridge Family, a show that was on in the 70s, which starred Shirley Jones, who played his mum in the series. But in real life, Shirley Jones was David Cassidy's real stepmother. So that would have been interesting. Number 4, up 2 places for another Osmond. This was Lil Jimmy Osmond, as he was known in them days, and Tweedledee. It's an old novelty song written by Winfred Scott for Laverne Baker and recorded by her at Atlantic Record Studios in 1954. Peaked at number 4 in 1959. Not my favourite song by Jimmy Osmond. Number 3, down 2 places. Last week's number 1, Get Down, Gilbert O'Sullivan. Great song. Remember this in the charts. It was one of 2 number 1s that Gilbert got, the other one being Claire. I'm a big fan of Gilbert O'Sullivan now, and we are doing a retro ranking on him because he made so many great songs, and this was one of them. Okay, number 2, up 2 places. The track is called Hello, Hello, I'm Back Again, and it's by Gary Glitter. Okay, people will go, oh, you can't say Gary Glitter, but unfortunately, back in the 70s, before we knew what happened to him, of course, he was very, very big and popular. This song peaked here at number 2. Now, he was that. It's very hard to talk about this because you know what happened and has happened and that. But during the 70s, he had 10 consecutive top 10 hits, including number 3. So he was a big, big star in them days. And at the end of the day, this is a good song. It's a good bubblegum rock pop song. You can't take that away. It's just can't believe what's happened. But you cannot erase him from music history, unfortunately. So that's all I'll say on it. But it was at number 2. So there was a brand new number 1 this week, and it was up 1 place, and it was from Dawn, featuring Tony Orlando and Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. Now the origin of this story goes back to the 19th century, when women allegedly used to wear yellow ribbons in the hair, signifying their devotion to their husband or sweetheart who was serving in the US cavalry at the time. As time went on, they put it round trees, something to do like with the military or in jail. And this was 1973, so the Vietnam War was still fresh in everybody's mind. So I think that's why it became a popular song. Number 1, not just here in the UK, but Australia, Canada, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, UK and the USA. So a very good track. I do like this track. But my favourite one is the other one, Not 3 Times. Another good track. So there we are. That's the top 10 singles on this day in 1973. So we had Roxy Music and Pyjama Rama at number 10. Number 9 was Never Never, Shirley Bassey. Number 8 was David Bowie and Driving Saturday. 7 was Power to All Our Friends, Cliff. Number 6 was The 12th of Never by Donny Osmond. Number 5 was the double A side of I Am a Clown, Some Kind of Lover from David Cassidy. At 4 was Tweedledee by Little Jimmy Osmond. Number 3 was Get Down, Gilbert O'Sullivan. Number 2, Hello, Hello, I'm Back Again, Gary Glitter. And number 1, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree from Dawn. So that's all for the shows today. I'll be back later tonight though at 8 PM British Summer Time for a live stream. 2 hours of fun and frolics with myself, Dave, a bit of barking from Rocky, no doubt. And of course the guests that come in through the show. And I've got a really special announcement to make tonight as well. But we'll be back tomorrow, and we got live album ranking, and we're doing Dio, looking at the live albums of Dio. Also we've got a brand new album review of U2's Songs of Surrender. And also tomorrow I'm doing a one-off album review as well for you, and it's a band that it's a bit of a super group. Had people from Status Quo and Man's Earth Band, to name but two, and it's a band called Partners in Crime, and they released the one album Organised Crime. So that's all coming up tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow or tonight on the live stream. Bye for now.